Hello everyone, good evening, and welcome to Classy Handmade. Today is Sunday, October the 10th, and it's now nighttime here in Arizona. It's 8:34. So, hello to all my new subscribers, and hello to all my returning subscribers. I hope you all had a wonderful weekend and you're all doing well. So it's been a while. I made a video and it seems like every time I said I'm going to make a video, something always comes up and I don't get to do it. Because what happened? I go to work, get up early in the morning, around sometimes I wake up 5:30. I go to work for like 7:30, and when I come home in the afternoon, I'm so tired. All I want is to take a nap. So I guess it come with age, taking a nap. Anyhow, I'm looking at myself and I could barely see my eyes. Anyhow, guys, I hope you're all well. So, I did a little bit of crocheting. I finished my dress. Here I have it to show you. So, I finished my baby dress. I don't know, for some reason, I think maybe the buttons are too small for the buttonholes. I probably would have to change it. So, this is the baby dress, guys. See, I put some buttons. I put some, it looked like little knots. So, this is the baby dress I finished. See, it would be great for christening, baby christening. It would be like 0 to 3 month old. That's what the pattern says. So, and I did tell you the yarn that I use when I show you when I just started it. So it's all finished, and you see, and this yarn is from Hobby Lobby, and it has some sparkle, gold sparkle in it. And I finished the bottom by putting some shell finish at the bottom. So this is the front with the buttons, and this is the back. I have it on a hanger, so I will put this up in my Etsy shop. So this is one of my finished objects, and here I have a finished shawl that I finished, and this pattern is I create the pattern for the shawl, but the stitches came out of one of my stitch book. So, and I use a yarn that I got from, this yarn is from Hobby Lobby. I bought it, it's like mustard colors. Let me put you a bit away so I can stand up and show you what it looks like. This is what it looks like. I will be doing a tutorial on this to show you how to work it up. So this is what it looks like. They look like little flowers. So if you like lacy shawl, you know, you can use this, or you can, so if you like blankets that are, you know, what would make a nice, here in Arizona, People would think that in Arizona it's always hot. It's not always hot. When it's winter time, we get a very cold winter, basically like sweater, no snow, but if it's like 65, you feel it a lot. So you will need, sometime when it's 65 or so, you would put on a jacket there. Or if you go up north, like in Flagstaff or so, for the snow, you will need a heavy, very heavy jacket. So here in the valley, we wear sometimes, if we get up to 50 something, we will wear a jacket, but not heavy, heavy coat. But you feel the coldness. So this would work perfect for, and I could just put a little pin here. Let me stand up a little bit. So that is how it looks. I put some fringe. I had 2 balls of this yarn. If I had 3 balls, it would have been much longer. But let me see, I think it's my wingspan. Yeah. So I had 2 balls of this yarn. And so I made this. I would have liked to make it longer, but I didn't have any more yarn. So let me tell you about the yarn. This yarn, I bought it from Hobby Lobby on clearance. And it's Fireplace Comfort. It's 70% acrylic and 30% wool. So it does have some wool inside. The needle size, it's called for a 4.5 needle and a 5.5 hook. This is what, here I have another, same brand but different color. This is what it looks like. And I have 3 of these, so I probably make another scarf like this, but in this colorway. And this, let me tell you the colorway for the scarf, the shawl. I would say that's a shawl, like it's something for throw over your shoulder. So the color is Busy Bee. I can understand why they name it Busy Bee, because you see it have some yellow. And think about it, this look like the pattern I choose for it. You could almost say like it's like a bee, like this could be the honeycomb, so it could be a honeycomb. That's what I could call it, the honeycomb shawl, because they look like some honeycombs, right? What do you think? Leave it in a comment where you think if honeycomb shawl would be good. Honey, what do you say, honeycomb or honeycomb? Honeycomb. You know, like the bee, where you have the honey, the hives, then the hive. Anyhow, so I think this look like little beehives, and this could be like the little flowers or whatever. Anyhow, this is what I shot. It don't have a name, so if you think I should name it honeycomb shawl, or what you think, just leave in the comments. Anyhow, this is my shawl, and I'll tell you, each ball has 229 yards, so I use both schemes for this. So it's about 460 just given. Okay, 460 yards or so. And I had a little piece left over. So that's my finish. And then remember the book that it has a saying, don't judge the book by the cover. this is my book. And out of this book, look, this is a knitting book. And out of this book, I use one of the stitch pattern to make this hat. See? And this is, let me see if I have the ball band in here. Because sometimes I keep the ball band and sometimes I just throw it out because I always think it's in my way. And once I'm finished with it, I just want to throw it out. It seems like I throw it out. But this yarn is from Michael's. It's like a thick, very thick yarn. And this is my hat that I made from the pattern that I got from the book. And it looks like little bows. You can see, I hope you can see. Let me bring you up a little closer. Maybe you can't see. Okay. So, and this is knit pattern. And I just take the pattern out of the book, the stitch, you know, the design, and I come up with the multiple and I make this hat, the multiple for the hat. So if you can see, I hope you can see. Excuse me. So this hat, it has like green color and cream color. It's very thick. I don't think it will fit me. So this is my hat, and let me show you the design that I got. Oh, here it is. I just passed it. So what are you working on? Did you miss me? It's been a while, right, guys? So here's the pattern. This is the design. Oh, how am I going to show you this? I don't want to show you the pattern. I want to show you... Anyhow, this is the design for the I just show you. And that's what I take and make the hat. So that's what I made. And what I made some face wash, some little round wash with blanket yarn for my co-workers, and I took it to work and I tell them to try it because I made some for myself and I like it very much. Because when I wake up in the morning and I take that wash sponge that I made from the blanket yarn, it reminds me of taking water into your hands and just washing your face. So if you never try the blanket yarn for face washcloth, try it. You just make a little round circle that you hold in your hands, and it works so perfectly to wash your face in the morning. Feel like just a nice fresh water on your handful of water on your face. So try it and tell me what you think. If you like it, you just make a couple of what I did, I started like magic circle, and then into the magic circle I put like 8 double crochet, and then for the first round, and then the second round I put 2 double crochet into each, and that will give you 16. If you want it bigger, then you put 1 double crochet, 2 double crochet, you know, and so on. So that's what I did, and I took it. They like it. So some of them tried it already, but I told them when they try it, tell me what they think. So I was working on creating a shawl. Let me see if I can. There's a fireplace come. So this shawl here, I was trying to create a V meets granny shawl. So here, so far this is where I am. And guess what, guys? I always run out of yarn. I ran out of yarn. I bought this yarn here was from Hobby Lobby. And I bought this about, what I would say, 2 years ago when they had clearance. And I only gotten one ball of this color. I don't know. I don't have the ball band. I don't know what I did with it. Anyhow, then I had this one here. I think this one is a sock yarn, but I held it double. You can see it have some of the same color that is in the Hobby Lobby yarn. I got this yarn from, where did I get this yarn from? Tuesday Morning. And you can see, so I ran out. I have to check and see if I have any color that is already on the shawl and just continue making it, you know. It's just, I was trying to see what else I could make with the V meets granny stitch, and I came up with this shawl. So I'm going to see how it works up. So far, nice stitches, you can see. This is granny stitch and V stitches. So it's V meets granny. And you know, this is my colors. I like green and so on. So I have to continue working on this. I have to find something that will match with this to finish it up. Because I think it's not even quite I have to stretch it for it to be my wingspan. So let me bring it up a little closer and show you what the stitches look like. So this is what it looks like. Let me show you from a distance. So this is what it looks like. So when I work it out, I'm just going to do a tutorial on it and let you try it for yourself and see if you like it. So this is a work in progress. It's not finished yet. I'm all over the place because I already finished something and I have been wearing it for a while. I wore it, my daughter wore it, and it's my slippers, guys. You see, here's my slippers. Look at it. I have to give it a good washing already. So you would think, oh, why is she wearing such a... I had these slippers on since this morning and I'm taking it off now to show you. I made these slippers holding 2 strands of yarn together. A fluffy yarn. Let me get the yarn so I could show it to you. Hey, okay, I'm back. It seemed like I can't find one of the yarn that I used to I wanted to show you the yarn that I used to make the slippers. Anyhow, it has like some fluff, and I held it with this yarn, I guess. Look at this yarn, guys. Jack Frost. I got quite a few balls of this yarn from a friend of mine. A co-worker of mine brought this yarn. Lots of skeins. I probably have like 8 skeins of and the same color yarn. And I held it with one of the yarn was a fluffy yarn that she gave me. So, and I made it slippers. This slippers is very comfortable. Keep your foot nice and warm. If you live in a very cold place, it will work great. But here in Arizona, when it's winter time, we need stuff for our feet. Cold because a lot of people, they have tile. So, and they get very cold. So you need something cool to keep your feet nice and toasty. And now I know that my aunt, they came from Canada to spend, it was June what? Let me see. Was it November? And she came here and she said in Canada she don't really complain about her feet cold in the house. I guess they probably have the heat high, but she said she could feel the crisp hair. So we had to get some slippers for her, thick slippers. So in the desert, could get very cool. Anyhow, so I made that slippers. I'm probably gonna make one for my daughter too, because she took over this one. I keep wearing it. So anyhow, what else did I do? I made some earrings. When I start crochet, I start crocheting with tiny thread and small steel hooks. We never had like I think it was Susan Bates or something, but they were just the metal hooks and not like the Clover or more and so on. So I start crocheting by using the thread like Miss Aunt, what is it called? But it's a size 10 thread. And we used to make a lot of chair backs and doilies and so on. So I wanted to start back making using the thread. I used to use the thread and make like crochet earrings, like you know, you make the hoops and stuff like that with it, and you put crochet thread around it and with the beads. Well, I used to use beads. Some people don't use beads, but I used to incorporate the beads into my earrings. So I decided that I want to start making back using the thread. So I went to Hobby Lobby and I bought some thread. Yes, I went to Hobby Lobby and I bought some thread. So I could start doing some, it's called micro crochet. So I started to do the micro crochet, and because I'm accustomed to crocheting with small thread, it wasn't that hard. You know, I make the bracelets, like for instance, I make these bracelets with crochet thread and beads. So I think I showed you this already. So this is my first attempt at the micro crochet earrings, but instead of crocheting around a hoop, you crochet shapes like flowers and so on. So this is my first attempt at the micro crochet earrings. I think it's stuck. Let me see if I could get it unstuck. Okay, all right, here it is. So this is what it looks like. Oh boy. I think I'll have to, I didn't starch it or anything. Let me see if I could find something white to make you see it better. Some background or something. So, okay, here you go. This should be better. Yep. So this is the micro flower, and what I did, I crocheted the flowers. I put some beads, as you can see. Some beads in it. So here I have 3 different colors of flowers. I have a blue, a peach, and a brown. And then I put it on a drop hoop. I wish I could show it to you better. Let me see if I could hook it onto this paper, and then I could describe it to you. So I made the flowers and I attach it to the hoop. So maybe this will be better. Okay, so this is what it looks like. So you could see the brown. The brown has like cream beads, have like cream beads inside, and the orange flowers have. I'll do a more detailed show and tell when I could get close up. Okay, so I made that. That's my first attempt at the micro bead, and I used thread from Hobby Lobby. I went to Hobby Lobby when they had the 30% off, and I bought this pack of size 10. It have all different colors of thread, and this is their, I think this is my Hobby Lobby's brand of thread. So here I have one flower. I start again, and I'm going to embellish that with beads and so on. So you will be seeing more of these kinds of earrings. I think they're very delicate, so you know, if you don't like to use small hooks and tiny thread, you might not want to do this. But I will always say, if I could do it, you can do it. Challenge yourself. Okay, guys? So this is my earrings, and I use Hobby Lobby brand of size 10. You could also get this in bigger balls, but I want different colors, so I bought this pack. And I didn't even come to see how many it have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. About 30 balls of different colors. And then I was playing around because, you know, Christmas is my favorite holiday. So I'm starting to, last year I made some Christmas balls for ornament. I made some snowflakes. So this year I'm trying to come up with new pattern for Christmas. So here's my first little pattern that I came up with, and it's a little shoes, a little stocking, and I'm going to put some ribbon or something on it and hang it. So if you want me to do a tutorial and show you how to make this, leave it in good comments and I'll show you how to make this little shoes. So I made little shoes and I put some little embroidery, flowers, French knots, and just some, I used a very thick green yarn to make the leaves, but you could also make it with tiny. So here's my little, this is the other side. I just put decoration on one side. So this is my little Christmas. I'm going to be making more of these. I was thinking about putting a little head peeping out from under it. You know, sometimes you see little Christmas stockings with a little teddy bear head sticking out from it. I was thinking to do that. So that's my little Christmas socks. And what else do I have to show you? I have a work in progress. So you know, these kids these days are getting back into these, they want these chunky sweaters and stuff like that. So this is my chunky cardigan I'm making for my daughter. So far this is all that I have. This is on my Chagu red lace needle. I have, when I bought the Chagu needles, I wasn't into chunky yarn, so I just had the ordinary sets with like 5 inside. So after I started doing the chunky yarn, I bought another set of Chagu red lace needles. but this is like, it also have the smaller hook, smaller needles, and the large needles. And it came with a connector for if you want to make your string longer, there's a connector to connect the strings to make it longer. What happened? It seemed like they sent me the wrong one. So last night I was trying to connect, because as you can see, it's all scrunched up onto this needle and cord. And I was trying to connect another piece of, you know what I mean, cord to this cord. They send you a connector, and then you connect. You can make it as long as you want by connecting another piece of cord. It would not fit. It is too small. So I have to get in contact with them somehow and let them know that it does not work. So far I have to either, I know I have fluff. Excuse me, guys. I know that I have some longer cord somewhere. I just have to find them. They're probably in some project or something, but I know I have some longer ones. So let me tell you about the cardigan. So this is my daughter's cardigan, and this is a chunky yarn, and I got this yarn from Hobby Lobby when they had sale, and it's a baby bee sugar pom pom. So this is what it looks like, and I pay $124 per ball. It's a number 6 yarn. It have 52 yards, and so far I have 5 balls of this yarn. I'm on my second ball, and I have 3 balls left. I hope it's enough to finish. I don't know. I don't know. I tell you the truth. I don't know if it will finish. I hope you can see. Because sometimes this camera pick up stuff good, and sometimes it doesn't. Anyhow, and you could see my little cookie stitch marker. I bought this charm from Michael's, and I made this stitch marker. And these rubber stop here, I got them from Amazon. I got a pack. I can't remember how much is in the pack. I'll tell you, I have the pack right here. It has 60 pieces, and this is what it looks like. I got it from Amazon, and this is the first time I'm using it, and I liked it. I like it. I like it. It works for me. So I definitely have to take it off of this to see if it would go around. She's tiny. She's not that big, so I'll definitely come back and show you how this works up. So I think that's all my whip and my finished items that I'm showing, that I have to show you. And now, what do I have to show you? I've decided to make some stitch marker to put into my Etsy shop. So I started to make, I have some Christmas ones coming out, and I'll show you. I just started to do it. So I'm going to show you what I have. It's not complete. I'm just putting them together right now. And so here you have Well, let me, again, I have to get something for you to see. Put it so you can see. Here I have a Christmas tree. So that's one. I have quite a few. So let me find the Christmas ones. And here I have a, oh, hello, Santa. Santa don't want you to see his face. Here I have a Santa. And Santa have a diamond sparkly in his nose. So that's my Santa. So that's two Christmas ones. And here I have a little, and this is a glass bead. And it's in the color of Christmas colors, red and green. I have a reindeer deer. So let's see, it's a little head. I guess that's Rudolph, right guys? So you see his nose, but he have a diamond thing in his nose just like Santa. Hope you're seeing it well. So then I have, do you prefer lobster claws stitch marker, or you prefer the one that they put on the earring? This one I have to put something on it. It's not complete. But this is the stockings, the Christmas stockings. And I have a lot more I will be making. And so here, other than Christmas, here is a, if you like to go riding here, this will be very nice for you. Outdoor bike, it's a bike. And then I have a camera. You like exploring. Oh, sorry guys. If you like exploring, there is one, a camera. And these are all nice, very well detailed. And look at this milkshake, strawberry milkshake. I have some that are coffee and so on. So when I finish with those, I'll come back and show you. So these are the ones that I worked on just this morning. I was working on that. I was watching, no, I didn't watch any, what did I watch? Today's Sunday, I got up early this morning and I started those. That was before I went on to DOY Live. I normally watch her on Sunday morning. So I did that before she came on. And you know, I made, this is one I will be making. This is my paper bead. See? Yeah. I probably put charm on that, or I probably wouldn't put charm on that. And here I have, guess what guys, these are gummy bears. So these will be stitch markers too. And then I have these little butterfly, they're like, so I'll make these into stitch markers. I could actually, I'll probably put one on top of, at the bottom of this like that. Like, let me show you like this. So I'll probably do that. So I'll come back and show you when I'm finished with all these stitch marker making. But you know what? And I will come back and show you what it looks like when I'm finished, because I'm still making. Oh, here's a, like if you want to send a happy mail stitch marker to someone, here is one I have, a little pink one, very cute. So all of those will be going in my Etsy shop. I'll just come back and tell you when I put it, because I'm bad at that. I don't come back and say, well, it's listed or whatever. So I think that's all that I finished that I can show you. And here I have another book. The same person that gave me those balls of yarn, she gave me this book. And this book was it's a pocket crochet knitted book. Easy knitting for babies and toddlers. I prefer to knit garments for babies. I don't know if I ever told you that. I think I did. And this was printed in July 1964. And see, just have some little, I tell you, I need magnifying glass for these little tiny words. Yeah, but she, you know, I like old crochet books, so I'll do a podcast on all my old crochet books, and so you can see what I have. So this is one I am adding to my collection that she have gifted to me, and I think that's all I have for you today, guys. But I had a garage sale. Every year they have a garage sale. The garage sale, we got one in the spring and we get one in the fall. So we had one yesterday, which was the 9th of October 2021, and I put out some of my stuff because, you know, during, you know, being at home, during all we were at home at the same time, I was crocheting a lot. I had a lot of time and I was crocheting a lot of amigurumis and all sorts of things. So yesterday I decided to put some my amigurumi out and put up my table. I had a lot of people came by and look and say, oh, nice stuff and so on. Some people did buy some of my amigurumi. I put out a lot of hats because I had hats. I didn't sell any hats, but I did sell amigurumi. So the kids liked the amigurumi, so that was a good thing. You know, today is Sunday. My friend, she had a ladies retreat and she invited me to come, but I didn't go. And she said that I could have put a table out, so of course I had to pay for the table and so on, but I didn't go because with all that's going on here, and you know, you still want to be safe at the same time. You don't want to be in too much crowd and whatever. So that's what I did. But I think I'm not very productive these days. I guess because when I go to work and come home, you know, all the things I have to do, and then I'm so tired, I'm so sleepy. I just want to lie down and sleep when I finish doing all I have to do. And so, what are you guys up to? Have you done any craft show lately? What are you working on? I hope you're all, you know, in good health, good spirits, you know, happy, you know. Crochet and knitting and doing craft, you know, I like those things. You know, sometimes, you know, you don't feel too sprightly. I just pick up my crochet hook and crochet something, and you know, that's how it goes sometimes, you know. this, I think crocheting and knitting is a great comfort to us in this community, because you know we make things, and seeing, sometimes just crocheting something and see how it turns out, it really, you know, it's good. So guys, it's always a pleasure talking to you and showing you what I've made. And so I did take some pictures of my craft table that I set up for the garage sale, so I will insert some pictures so you can see what it looks like and what some of the things that I had on the table, you know. And hopefully I won't stay away so long. So guys, remember, thank you for watching, and remember to be kind. Until next time, bye.